Well, looky there. We are, we are live. I think we're live on Facebook, we're live on LinkedIn, and we're live on YouTube. And we're also live in each other's homes, I think.
I'm definitely live in my home. Joe, how about you?
Yes, I'm alive.
Fellas, welcome. This is long overdue. I think Joe can attest to that. We have been talking for over a year. I actually still remember I was in my former office the first time Joe and I talked about this. And here we are today. And we are here today, as you guys know, as Drunk on Social. So if you're in the Drunk on Social Facebook group, you already know us. If you're on LinkedIn, you may not know us. You know Joe, but you may not know Tristan and I. And if you're on YouTube, well, here's all three of us. And so what we are is we've Tristan and I have a Facebook group called Drunk on Social. It's all things social media, just to deliver latest strategies, latest news, all the latest stuff as it relates to social media. Tristan and I have built really big businesses as a result of social media, and that has brought us together with this guy, Joe Wilson, who is really techie. I think he calls himself nerdy. He's built the software to allow us to help the masses basically recreate what we've already done. And so let's start here, guys, before we get into the SocialCoach app, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to break it down. We're going to tell you what it's about, what it's going to do. And but before we do that, let's do a little quick intro, because we're touching different audiences here. So I don't want to assume everybody knows everybody. So Tristan, let's start with you, buddy. Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Tristan. Nice to meet everybody. I'm in the real estate world. Been in real estate for 17 years. Also run one of the largest online communities for real estate agents in the world. And I also have a consulting company that helps startups and businesses. So I'm here helping out. Hopefully you all jump in and take a look at SocialCoach. What about you, Joe?
Joe Wilson, like you said, huge nerd and tech enthusiast who's spent the last 16 years of my life in mortgage and real estate, serving the tech industry from different companies, providing different platforms for loan officers and real estate agents, and love it. So I'm here, and just to be quite honest too, it wasn't me that built the software. I have a large team behind this guy you're looking at who's done the heavy lifting. We're just working with smart guys like Jeff and Tristan to figure out what needs to get built, and working with a bunch of really even smarter people to build it. So there you go.
I love it. And by the way, Tristan and I are not the smart ones. Well, maybe Tristan is. I'm definitely not the smart one. So I'm Jeff Fitzer. For those who don't know me, I'm actually in the mortgage business by day. Really, actually, I'm not anymore. But mortgage business is my day job, and have built a couple of other companies as well, along with Tristan and I. We have an LO coaching platform, and we now are in going down this path, and we've got all kinds of fun things that we do on the side as it relates to social media, podcasts, all that fun stuff. And so we're here today to share with you the launch and the connection, the partnership between what Tristan and I have built on the social media side with Drunk on Social and audiences and whatnot, and how we're going to bring it together with this new app. And it's not that new, but it's relatively new. Most of you probably never seen it or heard of it unless you follow Joe, called SocialCoach. And so, Joe, why don't you kind of break this down? I think you can describe it better than either of us can. I think I know it pretty well, but I want you to describe what the heck is SocialCoach, and why is it something that somebody watching or listening today might need in their business or life?
Sure, I would love to. So what we know is every loan officer, every realtor, any person that serves any industry specifically around the real estate business uses their sphere of influence to sell their homes, their loans, their insurance, their title, whatever the case may be. And they use that sphere of influence, and they know that they need to be on social media, and they need to be posting to social media regularly. And they have a couple problems that hold them back. One, they don't know what to post. Two, they don't know where to post it. Or three, how to engage with others. And to do that consistently is a problem for 95% of the people I've talked to in this industry. And so what we've done is we've teamed up with social media experts like Tristan and Jeff here to help coach you every single day via an app that you'll get a push notification every single day telling you exactly what to do, exactly what to post to help you build a real authentic brand about you and whatever frame of phase you're in. So if you're just getting started, we've got done for you content that will just allow you to take what we've got or what they've got and post it out to Facebook, to Instagram, to LinkedIn, and Twitter with one tap. So make it super easy for you to do, less than 2 minutes, get you that kind of baseline of social media presence. But if you want to take it to the next level or the one up above that, then you can take the advice of what they have to post with some real-time videos of coaching and other types of tools that they've got to help you build that personal brand and create your own content and still make it really, really easy to post out and engage with your client and then track the success of that, because that's the other piece of this is we show you through the app, hey, here's how many times you've posted. Here's how many likes you have. Here's how many followers you have. Here's how many people are interested in the products and services that you're providing. All that in one simple, easy to use app that literally everybody in the industry can use. So getting advice from the experts, making it easy to take and edit that and easy to post. That's what we do.
I love it.
That's the key right there. Most agents, most business owners have a hard time figuring out what it is that they need to post on a consistent basis. And we take that hardest part and we make it easy for you. Right? We provide you with a lot of the content and we say, hey, here's how you do it. Here's the strategy behind it, because we continually do this daily on multiple platforms for multiple companies, and it's very successful. So that's it. And the cool part is that it's in an app. I mean, to me, that was the coolest part. So I love that.
Yeah. I think most services tell you it's either like that I've seen out there is they teach you how to like think about what to post, but there's still that disconnect between, okay, I have this great idea, but what am I really supposed to do today? So getting that out of the way, number one, the content idea. But number two is other services tell you, okay, here's a post or here's like a library of content that you need to A, download, B, edit yourself, and then C, figure out how to post that to multiple platforms at once. So we've removed all those roadblocks out of the equation here for every real estate professional. That's what makes it really cool.
I love it. And I want to digress for just a second. And before, because I want to get back to the tactical piece of this, like you guys were just mentioning, but from the perspective of a professional, and this is not just real estate, but that's by and large who Tristan and my audience is. Why is this so important? And I can answer it first just by saying very simply, like the more people that you can touch, it's the same reason why you might have put your face on a billboard. It's the same reason why you might have put an ad in a local newspaper. It's the same reason why you might have put your face on a grocery cart, right? The more people that see you, you're being branded and they remember you and they might use you. Social media is so much exponentially larger than all of those. It creates so many more opportunities to touch more people that it is beyond powerful. And so Tristan and I sit here sharing this and telling you this, not because we believe it, because we've lived it and we're living it. And what Tristan has built with Lab Coat Agents, for example, on social media, an audience of over almost 140,000 of like-minded people, right? That's powerful. So Tristan, I'd like you to kind of share what your mindset. So somebody who's thinking to themselves, okay, this is cool, but come on, really, is this really going to have an impact on my business?
Yeah, it really will. I think that's where people get it wrong. And it's a multiple prong effect. People say, well, look, I'm going to be everywhere at once. I'm going to be like the Gary V of real estate. And the challenge is that there's no consistency and they're not connecting with the audience the right way. Like, hey, look, I got another listing. Hey, look, I helped another buyer. I helped another seller. And that's all you continually get, right? And people aren't going to connect with that at the level you think they are. And that's where our experience from doing this for many years at different levels comes in. And this is saying, hey, this is what you need to post, and pepper in some of the business, pepper in some authenticity, some genuineness, right? A little bit of fun, show people what you like to do, talk to them, right? Talk with them, bring them into your world. And that's what we bring in the app through the things that we're going to tell you to post. Hey, here's another idea. Hey, look, we did this for you. Go ahead and just copy it and drop it in.
Yeah.
Right. That's how easy this is.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a great segue to Joe then. So, when it comes to the content that basically we're going to be delivering to you for you to post, it's stuff that's worked. It's going to be content that is designed to drive engagement, to make more connection, to have more conversations with human beings on the other side that will turn into potential clients. So Joe, with the way Tristan just described it, is that it's not like, hey, here's an image, now download it, go post it. Or, hey, here's an idea, now go to Canva and create it. It doesn't work. They take all of that, rub it up into a little ball and throw it into SocialCoach, where then SocialCoach connects to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, so that all you have to do is go in once you get prompted, is push it out. Maybe drop your logo, and by the way, you can drop your logo on it within the app. All of that stuff. It's Canva as well, all built into one. Joe,
there's definitely some editing features here. One of the things that absolutely drives me crazy and was a paramount to our philosophy of design of this app is, and you guys have probably all seen this before, is you follow 10, 15, 20 people from the same company. And at Wednesday at 10 a.m., you see 10, 15, 20 of the same pieces of content dropping out. And that drives me absolutely bonkers because it looks silly, it looks canned, it looks dumb, and doesn't get any engagement. This is different content that these two are providing. They're content ideas, but it's also, here's a sample of what to post, take it and edit it within the app, add your personal logo to it, add text to it, change the color of whatever you need to do to it to make it your own, make it something personal. Or, by the way, don't use the image, turn your camera on inside the app again and create a video of you talking directly to your audience and get 60% better engagement because it's a video versus a post. And do that all through the app as well. So we give that flexibility to take done for you content, but make it your own very easily. And that's where you'll really win here. And it takes, again, less than 2 minutes a day, you can have this done.
Yeah.
And there's simplicity of it. And like Tristan, you were mentioning too, is it takes time and it takes that frequency of seeing you and your message in order to get traction with this. And that's where, again, I think the magic is here, is that every day you're getting something new. And every day you're given another opportunity to reach out to your 50 followers, 100 followers, thousands of followers. And that number multiplies as you continue to be consistent. And that's where most people fail, is there's no consistency. And it takes, I think the number, at least so what I remember from my college days, I studied advertising in college, is, someone needs to see your message 7 times, 7 times before they know who you are. Ooh. So that consistency is really important for you to continually get out there, because not all of your posts are going to be seen by every single person as well. You have to be consistent. I'll train the Facebook, train Instagram, train LinkedIn to know that your messages are important to connect with your audience in order for you to be seen 7 times before someone will notice who you are. And then probably another 20 times for them to take action with you. It's not an overnight success.
And in different forms, dude. It can't just be in one, right? It's got to be in different platforms as well. I'm not saying you can't succeed going all in on what platform, but eventually you're going to need to start posting to different platforms as well, different audiences. And that's key.
And this app makes that very easy and puts it all together. So it's pretty awesome. Joe, we are going to have an ongoing once a week live webinar just like this, except we're going to break it down and get very granular on how to use the app. So for those of you that just, maybe you're not sold yet, that's fine. Here's the deal. Social media is not for everybody. We're not here to tell you that it is. All we can tell you is that it has had a massive impact on our businesses. And so that's why we suggest it, because it will create opportunities. And imagine, like Joe just said, you have to touch somebody 7 times. Imagine just getting that one extra deal per year, that one extra referral per year. I mean, it'll have a profound effect, because then it starts to compound and then it starts to add on. And this is a bolt on to what you're already doing in your business to help you create a sustainable business, a business that attracts, that absolutely works.
Totally.
So fellas, any parting thoughts?
Yeah, do it. Just get the app, pay for it, and just jump on. You're going to be like, oh, why didn't this app exist 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think it's going to change your life. And it's month to month, right, guys? So you can try it. I mean, what's the harm in giving it a shot to see if this helps your business? Give it a month, give it 3 months to see if it really works for you. And if it doesn't, move on. But I guarantee you, I can't guarantee you anything, but it's going to help your business. I can't imagine a situation where you posting social media every day is going to harm your business.
That's the key right there. And I will say this, Joe, anybody who's going to test something like this out, branding, for a short period of time, you may not get results. You've got to go in, you got to commit. The price point on this is so low that it's not something that's going to break your bank, but you need to commit. For me, it was a good 2 to 3 years before it really started to have a profound effect on my business. And now it's called the hockey stick, right? That's where my business has gone. But it takes time. You're just not, this is not buying a lead. This is building a brand. And this is what this app was designed for. Tristan and I, Joe, we all hear it. We've been hearing it for years. I want to do what you guys do. Listen, if you have the willingness and the discipline to post every single day, you don't need this app. You can do what we've done. But if you don't have that willingness and that discipline and that creativity, then this is why it was designed. So check it out. The link is right here. Obviously, this replay will be available to all of you. We'll be back every single week. We're going to be going granular every single week, breaking down some piece of the app. And this thing is going to continue to grow. You're going to be connected to the three of us being inside of this. And, we're going to evolve. We're going to do more coaching. We're going to do all kinds of fun things. It's going to be a fun run. This is ground zero. So day one, essentially, it's basically ground zero. So we're excited to see where this goes. And for those of you that want to jump on the train early, we would love to have you.
Totally.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. See ya.